Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my latest Temu haul. Happy New Year. Hope everybody has a great 2026. Just wishing well thoughts for everyone and blessings. Tonight I have a Temu haul, and I'm also going to show what makeup that I applied tonight. Now, I do not get compensated at all from my videos from anyone. So basically, I am just telling it like it is and giving you my honest opinion, which I would do anyways, even if I was compensated. Okay, so let me first show what I have on my face. Okay, for a foundation, I have Essentially Ageless by Pure, and that is a dollar store brand, and I like it because it covers pretty well. Like, I have a dark spot here and it covers it pretty well, but it's not thick and cakey. So for casual occasions, this is a great foundation just for like everyday use. And it is, you get a half an ounce. It's from the dollar store. It does not say what color on here. I think it did say on the package, but I don't have the package anymore. This I've had for a couple months at least. Okay. The other thing I use, I love this Ulta. It's called Poreless Face Primer, and I put that on, and I always make sure to let that dry thoroughly before I then apply my foundation. So I put this on first, and then I do my eyebrows and my eyeliner, and then I put the foundation on, and that usually gives it time to dry. The eyeliner I use is this L'Oreal Lineur Intense, Lineur Intense, and the color I'm using is Carbon Black, and it has a brush tip, not a felt tip, which I find easier to apply. I find those felt tips really hard to work with. I know they're supposed to make it easier, but for me they really don't. And then the eyebrow pencil in a medium brown is this Maybelline Long Wear Eyebrow Pencil in medium brown. And now that my hair is a lot more gray, I may switch to the light brown on this. I like this because you could put it on and it'll stay on all day as long as you don't rub your eyebrow area. And it's very effective. The CoverGirl CoverGirl So Lashy, I've had this for a while. I'm probably going to retire this really soon. And I believe it's just in black. Yeah, just in black. Okay, and then I lined my lips in this neon, oh, I didn't realize how bright this was going to be, LA Colors Gel Lip Liner, and it's in the color Hottie, so it's very bright pink. And then I filled it in with this Wet n Wild lipstick in Pinkaholics, okay, for filling it in. And show you the color of that. Okay, it's kind of bright. I don't know that I'll wear this for every day, but okay. And the last thing is this Mercery eyeshadow palette that I believe I got a while back at the dollar store, and it's kind of a taupey, pinkish taupey and brown palette. Yeah, that's what I used on the eyes. Okay, and then of course I put some contour on my face. I didn't apply any blush, but I used the contour stick to kind of do it. Okay, let's start with the jewelry on the Temu haul. First of all, this necklace that I got is it's like a rose red or a deep pinkish red with like pink and green rhinestones in the roses down here. And on this one, let's see, this is from Temu, and I paid $8.15 for this. It's kind of a lot, and that's kind of a lot. I mean, that's about my limit, close to my limit on what I'll pay for necklaces from Temu. But it's elaborate, and it has nice, these beads are kind of iridescent. They're very pretty, and it'll go with pink and green and kind of a reddish, like it's a melony red. Okay, the next thing I got was this blue and green necklace. It's similar in style to the one that I have on. It's green and blue, and I did have one stray bead fall out of it, so I tried to put that back in, and there, you could see it there. It's very elaborate. This one was $12.98, and yeah, that's probably my upper limit on necklaces for costume jewelry. And really, that is a good price. You know, you can't really get that price in the store. I think it's because you're buying directly on Shein or on Temu or Shein. But that one was from Temu, and that one I paid $12.98. Okay, and then another similar type necklace that I got. It has green and purple beads, and this was the most expensive one. It was $14.91. If I could get it open here. Oh, I just want to say my nails are a Christmas set of nails from Shein that I showed in my last Shein haul. Okay, and I just used super glue to put those on. They did come with gel tabs, but they just weren't cooperating with me yesterday, so I just whipped out the super glue. But even when I use the gel tabs to glue them on, I still put some super glue on to hold them into place, because I find I'm just popping these things off everywhere I go. Okay, this is the green necklace. It is like an upside down tulip, green beads with green and lavender color rhinestones on that. And it's very elaborate. And that was, oh, I'm sorry, that was the most expensive one. That was $14.91. Okay, and then the next item that I got were these black over-the-knee boots. They are a little big in the above the knee part. They lace up the back, and they have a zipper, and they have about a 3-inch heel, and they're like a faux suede or soft fabric. And on these I got I believe a 43, size 11, I'm sorry, size 11, and these are the dream pairs. So I bought these on Temu, but Amazon actually is the one that delivered them, and they did come relatively soon after delivery, and I'm very happy with them. And another thing that I got, again, I showed these on a previous video, but these are boot straps. You tighten this thing around your leg, and it has like Velcro on the outside, and so then you attach these sticky things to the Velcro with the sticky side out, and then you stick the boot against the sticky side. And I wore them. I haven't worn the boots out yet, but I wore them around the house, and they hold it up very well. And so I got another set of these. These that I'm showing you are from Shein, because I misplaced the ones from Temu, but I got another set from Temu that had more of these tabs. Like this one only gives you 4, but the Temu one, I believe it was 10. Okay, and on that, let's see, boot straps, that was $2.88. Well worth it if you're going to wear over-the-knee boots. Okay, and this is the box that the Dream Pairs boots came in. So they were well packaged for shipping. And I did get another pair of those same ones because I really like the way they fit and everything, in a size 11. And these are brown, and they're pretty much the same as those black over-the-knee boots with the lacing up the back and a zipper on the side, and they're a size 11 in brown. And those boots, let's see, how much did I pay for those? $23.24. And then for the black one, I actually paid $27.52, but there's price matching on Temu, and if their price goes down in, I believe it's 30 days, you get you can claim a price adjustment for your price guarantee. And so even though they were $27.62, they had refunded me $2.25 because the price came down after I bought them. Okay, let's see. Hook and eye loops. Where did I put those? Yeah, let's see. So these are actually a couple of, like about 3 smaller shipments on Temu. And I bought, I wish these were a little bigger. I didn't see any larger ones than these hook and eye loops that I got. And I would have liked to get some bigger ones. Because some of the Shein and Temu jackets don't have buttons, and so you can sew these hook and eye loops on. That way they, you know, they hook together in the front, and they kind of substitute for buttons if you're not like a sewing expert. Like I definitely am not good at sewing at all. I mean, my mom taught me when I was a young girl, but I forgot everything. I don't even know how to thread the machine. I really wish someone would show me. But these hook and eye loops were $1.29, and they say they are 1.7 cms in size. And I don't know how many you get here. I'd say it looks like you get about 30. Okay. Okay, and those were $1.29. Okay, the next thing I got was this pretty inexpensive necklace. It's red. And it's actually, what it is not, it's not like a metal chain. It's actually felt with stones glued to the felt, and then the whole thing is attached on a ribbon that you then tie around your neck. It's really striking though. It's red with big flower there in the front, and red little like teardrop shaped beads. And that one was only $1.99. And then I also similarly bought a blue one, which I paid a little more. It was $2.24. It's basically a very similar style. This one has has like flowers all along, and it's like a pretty bluish green, a slight green hue to it, and that was $2.24. Okay, and then I get a lot of compliments on these tops that are they're like velvet. They feel velvety, and they're kind of like a velveteen. And this one is tiered. You can see it there. It has like layers. Okay. And this red tiered velvet top in a 2XL was $18.77, and that was kind of expensive, but I really love these tops and I wanted to get them you know, in time for the holidays, so I wore that one on Christmas because it was nice and red and cheery. $18.77 on that. And then I got also another top of the same type of material. It's polyester, but it feels like velvet. It's very soft and a little bit shimmery. And this is the blue velvet top, for which I paid $6.47. So this one was really a good value. And it buttons up the front part way down like a Henley. I don't know if you could see that. Okay, and that one again was $6.47, and I believe I got this one in a 1X. The red I got in a 2XL, and they both fit. They both fit pretty well. If you watch my Manjaro film, I've talked about weight loss. I've lost 100 pounds. Now I'm pretty much stuck. I still wanted to lose more because I'm still in the obese range, but now I'm stuck, and I'm gonna have to change it up so that I can start losing more. I'm just like stuck on this plateau. It is frustrating. It's frustrating. Just a comic note. I saw my neighbor outside, and his son was shoveling the sidewalk, and he seemed really happy. So I said, well, I know why you're really happy. Your son's shoveling for you. And I cracked up. The son said he had to take the shovel. He goes, no, my dad was shoveling, but I had to take the shovel away from him because he's old and withering. And I thought that was hilarious. Old and withering. Okay. He's really not that old. I mean, he's in his 60s like I am. So, but it was funny what the younger generation thinks of us. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, I got this tape that's like to repair. Okay, I don't see that in here. Let me come back to that. Okay, I got these earrings they're in a rose red. And I bought a pair of these as a gift for my sister, and then I love them so much, I went back and bought a pair. They weren't expensive at all. And they're in a gold tone with these rose red beads, which almost look blue, purple, and pink, depending on the angle. They're iridescent. And these earrings were, let's see, where are the earrings? $2.46. And they're posts in the back, and they give you 2 sets of backs, which I love. Okay, and then let's see, what else do we have here? I bought a pair, I had a pair of these that I bought last spring from Shein, and I believe it was Shein, and anyways, I got another pair for a friend, and they're hoops with a little dangling heart on them, and they'll be great to wear for Valentine's Day. And they're about 1.5 inches in diameter, so they're a little big, but they're not huge. And I love the little dangling heart there. Just kind of hold that up to show you how that'll look. Okay, those earrings. Let's see. 92 cents on those. Can't beat that price. I mean, God, you know, to even get anything made of metal for under $1, that's just amazing. Okay, what else do we have here? We got the necklaces. Okay, this black ribbon I'm looking for, and I seem to have misplaced it. Shoot. It is like it's like a repair tape that you put on like a ripped cover, a hole in leather, and I can't find it right now. God, all right, if I find that later, I'll add it in. It was about 7 or 8 feet in length and about 2.5 to 3 inches in width. And that tape, it looks like leather on one side, and the other side is adhesive. And let's see, how much did I pay for that tape? I'm sorry, I can't show it to you. $2.68 I paid for the tape. Okay, let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, I got this cap. If you saw one of my older videos, I did buy this cap. It's like a newsboy hat, and I bought it in brown last time, and now I wanted to get one in black. I don't know why the black one reminds me of a motorcycle, a biker, but it's cute. And you know, some days I have thinning hair right up here that I used to have the thickest, most beautiful hair, and now it's thinned so much after menopause. And I've tried minoxidil, and I've tried taking high dose of biotin, and nothing has brought it back so far. Okay, this is the hat. Okay, and it has a ribbon in the back so you can tighten it, but as you can see, I'm the largest size. I have a big head. I've always had a big head. And when I was in grade school, we did a metric conversion. One of the things we did was measure our head and convert it, and my head was bigger than everyone in the class and the teacher, and that was when I was 12. So I still have a big head. Literally a big head. Okay, so this cap, I only paid 1 cent for this. I think it was something I had sitting in my cart, and they lowered it. And so Temu does that from time to time, and I love when they do it if there's something I really wanted and I wait a while and it goes way down. And so this hat was essentially free. Okay, let me see here. Okay, wait, I think I have... I hope everyone had a safe and happy New Year's. Here's the tape. This is the tape with the adhesive side and the faux leather in black. And I have a chair that I'm going to repair with this, and I'll let you know how well it sticks. It's kind of, it looks like textured leather, and I'll see how well that holds up. Excuse me. Okay, again, that black leather repair was $2.68, and it looks to be about maybe, I don't know, 10, 12 feet. I said 7 before, but it actually looks like more, so we'll see. Okay, the next item that I got was, oh, there's the bootstraps. Okay, these are the bootstraps. I showed the ones from Shein, and these were from Temu, and they're exactly the same. The only difference is the Temu version came with about 10 of these these loop and eye backs with adhesive on the other side. So I got more of those with these. And I actually have another set of these coming because I don't want to run out if there's a day I want to wear those over-the-knee boots. So yeah, you get about 10 in this package. And the two straps. And the straps have like a sticky rubbery wavy side that goes on your leg so it doesn't fall down. The Velcro side goes out, and you attach those stickers onto the Velcro, and then when you're ready you peel off the sticky side and you stick your boots to them when you have them on. Okay, all right, those were $2.88 once again. Okay, I got this belt. Where is the brown belt? Okay, looks like I don't have this on my list, so I'll write in the price when I edit the video. And it is a kind of a wide band belt with loops in the front, and it's stretchy. And the back has these little snaps. You snap it together. I found that I got this, see, it's too big on me. What size did I get on this? Let's see. I just take them out of a bag. Sorry. Hey, Outkast got inducted into the Hall of Fame and Rock Hall of Fame, and I'm very happy. I love the band Outkast. Okay, this belt was an XXL, and it fits around the waist, but it's loose, so it's not going to have the effect I want. So I am buying another one in an XL. This was an XXL, and my waist is about 39 and a half, and so yeah. And I don't have the price of that. I'll add that in a little while. Okay, so then the next item that I bought came in this box, and it is an iPad or a tablet holder, like the one I'm using right now. But the one I'm using right now I've showed in a previous video. It's like on a spiral piece of metal that you can bend. This one actually has an attachment. And if you have a microphone stand or a tripod, you can attach this to the tripod, and then the iPhone holder, the tablet holder, can face you, so that if you're using a microphone and you want the tablet right in front of you, you have that. And on that one, let me see, how much was that? That was $8.99. That was kind of a lot, I think. I think 5 something would have been fine for this, but I think you're paying for not only that piece, but to have the attachment, and so, what are you gonna do? At least it came in this box, so it wasn't crushed or anything in shipping. It was packaged very well, and yeah, $8.99 on that. Okay, I have some needles that I sew buttons on with, and the eyelets are so small that I can hardly get the thread even through the eyelets. And so I bought these needles, and I don't know if you can see, but they're supposed to be wide eyelet needles. Take them out of here. They were $1.12. And I don't know how many you get in there. Does it even say? 15. Okay, you get 15 needles in there, and it comes in this little tube. And let me see if I could get one out here so you could see that the eyelet area is wider. See, it's wider. Okay, hopefully I'll have it. That's something that I have trouble with now as I've gotten older. It's just harder to thread the needles. It's just harder to see, and I don't think I have the best lighting in my home. So yeah, I got the 15 of those, and those were $1.12. Okay, and then red. Oh, this little pin. It's a bumblebee, I think. It looks like a bumblebee. I noticed that I have all these brooches, and I do like brooches that I've gotten from Shein and Temu, but that I didn't really have any for my red clothing. So I bought this little bumblebee, and it's about 2 inches wide, and it was $1.57, and it has pink and red rhinestones with a big red stone in the center. It's adorable. And again, that was oh, wait a minute, heart bags, heart bee, $1.99. What am I talking about? No, that, I'm sorry, wrong. That bumblebee, let's see, $1.57 on that. Okay, yeah, it wasn't bad. Okay, the heart bags actually are these to hold jewelry in. And not sure how many there are in here. I think there's 30. And they're for like smaller jewelry, and I'm going to use them like if I give jewelry as a gift and it doesn't come in a box, I can put them in here. And I'm also going to use these organizing my jewelry drawers, which are pretty much almost organized now. When I finish that, I'm going to have a video of that. And these are about 3 or 2.5 by 3.5 inches. And I believe I got 30 of those, and they were $1.99 for 30 of them. And similarly, I got these larger bags for jewelry also, and they're kind of elongated bags. I've shown in previous videos some of the other ones I've gotten, and they're the anti-tarnish type bags for your jewelry. Oh, I can't get this open. Okay, and these bags, I got 50 of these for $2.99, and you can see, and these feel a little more cheaply made than ones that I've shown before. All right, they're just not as thick, but they have a resealable Ziploc, and I guess if you have a store or something, you can even use these to package items and then hang it with this little opening here. So I got 50 of those for $2.99. Okay, and then the blue heart necklace that I also got. I just want to make sure I got everything in here. I think I have mentioned everything so far. This necklace is kind of special to me, and it is like a blue heart with turquoise, and you can see it. I'll bring it up close. And it has like a lobster claw and a kind of a thick chain, and that was $3.82. Once again, I believe they were asking like $10 or something like that for this, but I had it in my cart in Temu, and then they lowered it one day to $3.82. I haven't seen Shein really do that much, but I do see that happening at Temu quite a bit. Okay, I think that's it, guys. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. If there's any questions, send me a question below, and I will try my best to answer. Yeah, so, and Happy New Year to everyone. I truly wish you all have a great and happy New Year, and I will try to do the same. Like and subscribe if you can. Thank you. Bye.